We good? We good? All right. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our orientation session for the July 2025 examination. And we want to spend some few minutes to walk you through how our lectures are going to be like. Who the heck is that? So we want to spend the time to um, go through how our lectures are going to be like in the next few weeks and to guide you on how it's going to be so that if there are any other things that you have also that you want to ask about as we begin our live lectures tomorrow, we will be taking them as well. So we're going to just spend some few minutes sharing some thoughts with you and seeing how we can spend the time really quick, and we will let you go to rest. Then in the course of the week we're going to be starting our lectures. So we're going to be taking the discussion in a certain way. Number one, we'll be sharing some technical issues with you on the lectures and everything, joining meetings and everything. Secondly, we'll walk you through briefly on the portal, the various things that are available there, and how you can use the portal to increase your chances of passing the examination. Then third, you'll be guided on some various other issues, and if there are any questions also, we could be answering them as well for you. So during the discussion, if there are any questions, those of you with me on Zoom, you raise your hand, I bring you up, or you put it in the chat for me. Make sure that if you are going to be talking, you have a good background so we don't have a lot of noise coming in the background, generally in that particular case. So first things first, when the meeting detail was sent, there was a specific instruction that came along with the meeting details to join the meeting only with your full name. But I'm seeing some of you joining the meeting, Fred, iPhone. I am seeing Rhoda Citizen. I am seeing KRB or whatever the heck. If you try to join live lectures with any of those things, you will not be admitted into the class because you were given strict instruction. Now, today's orientation session, so that's why you are allowed. But when you are joining live lectures, you have to join the live lectures only with your full name. So whatever device you are using to join the meeting, make sure you go to your Zoom profile and change the name on the device to your name, the name that you provided when you were doing the enrollment. Because if you join the meeting with iPhone, whatever the heck, PLC or Citizen or Arabia or whatever the heck, then you will not be able to join the meeting. So make sure whatever device you are joining the meeting with, whether your laptop, your iPad, your tablet, or whatever the heck, join the meeting with your full name so we avoid friction. Because we don't want lectures are going on, then you are disturbing on the page. Oh, hey, I'm in the waiting room. I'm in the waiting room. When you are joining the meeting, not with your name. So that's the first thing we want to get out of the way. Join the meeting only with your full name. That is the name you provided. That is what we go through. Because it's not like the class is ongoing and anybody comes in with an iPhone or something, then you admit the person into the class. That's not how we run things here. So please, as live lectures are starting tomorrow, all meeting details will come with that instruction for you to join the meeting only with your full name. If you join the meeting with anything other than your full name, without any prior notice or whatever it is, then you will not be admitted into the meeting and you will be in the waiting room as long as it takes. So please, we don't want to have any friction as we start lectures. So make sure you are mindful of that. Make sure you take that into consideration very well, that you only join the meeting with your name. That's very important. The second thing is that we are encouraging, or we will be encouraging students to turn on their cameras during the live lectures. Now, it is not statutory, but it is something we are encouraging students to do. It is to increase your level of attention and focus during the live lectures. Because you see, one of the things you need to understand is that learning is an activity that must be done consciously. All right. Some of you, as this discussion is going on right now, you are doing something else. And you are going to be doing the same thing over the next 12 weeks. As lectures are ongoing, you'll be doing something else in the background. So you are not taking notes. You don't have calculator by you to punch anything. And now they say, yeah, you are there. You are, your friend is saying, Albert Einstein. Everything that the teacher is saying, it can stick in your head. Please, you want to be attentive during the class, the live lectures. If you are watching the playback, the same thing. You want to be attentive. And so to increase attention and focus level, we are encouraging students, as many as can do that, to turn on your cameras during the live lectures. But please be careful. We want to make sure that privacy is key. Now, whether you do that or not is your own discretion. However, we'll be doing performance evaluation tests and our mock sessions. Now, during performance evaluation tests and mock sessions, your cameras must be on because that will be done live on the call and your cameras will be on for monitoring and evaluation purposes. So definitely you need to have a device, or during performance evaluation test and mock, have a device that has the camera so that you'll be able to stay within the frame of the camera during the test. So the bare minimum, at least during performance evaluation test and mock sessions, you are going to be required to have the camera on. But outside these two, during each live lectures, as I mentioned, we are encouraging as many students as possible to increase your attention, your focus level. Now, definitely if you are driving in a car, just stay in the car, or you are in your trotro going home, please don't turn on the camera. We know you are not doing anything. You are just listening. So just listen and go away. But if you are seated and you are attentive during the class, then you can turn on your camera. The reason we are doing that is to increase your awareness level, increase your concentration level for the live lectures. All right. And I will really entreat everybody. I don't care who the heck you think you are. You have to be taking notes during the live lectures. Because don't come here and sit down and classes is ongoing. Then some of you are lying on your bed. Then you say you are learning. No, you are not learning. Your brain is not absorbing anything. Your brain is not absorbing, anything. Now, you're going to be thinking, oh, I am learning. No, you are not. Because your brain is in a play mood, not in studies mood. So I'm really impressing on you. If you are going to join the live lectures, or you are going to watch the playback of the live lectures, watch it attentively. Watch it actively, meaning have a notebook and be taking notes whilst the lectures is ongoing. This is very important. Again, I don't care who the heck you think you are. Because, some of you think you are, Albert Einstein. I respect you a lot, right? But some of you think like everything can stick in your head. It doesn't work like that. So to increase your memory level, please have a notebook. Tomorrow morning, if you go to work, buy notebooks. For each of the subjects, buy a notebook. Then have another small book like a diary that will be used for summary videos, key principles for each of the subjects. Listen, you want to do this attentively. You want to do this consciously. You want to do this like your life depends on it, because it does in a way. That is why you are here. So I'm really impressing on you that right from the word go, you want to make sure that you are putting in place yourself, or you are putting yourself in a place where you are going to be attentive throughout. Get a notebook, grab your pen, get your calculator. If you don't have the scientific calculator and it is the molecular calculator, whatever it is, be attentive. You are doing public sector, you are doing a taxation, you are doing management accounting, you are doing audit and assurance. Whatever it is you are doing, be attentive. And as class is ongoing, you are taking notes, actively learning. Because again, this is important. That is the only way this thing can stick. That is the only way you can remember. That is the only way you can increase your chances of passing the examination. But if you join the class and you sit down like omnipotent and you are just there, yeah, you are watching, as if the 3-hour lecture will stick in your head. There is nothing in your head. There is nothing in your head. So focus, attention, being conscious of the live lectures is something I want you to take seriously. And again, that is why I said partly to increase that, we are encouraging as many of you as possible to turn on your cameras during the live lectures. What it means is that you are seated, you are learning. Jenny, your camera is on, then you are jumping from one place to the other. No. We'll shut it down quickly. But we want that so that it will increase your attention level. Because if you know that, oh, everybody else is watching me, you can't be air coding, fooling around. Now, because privacy is key, you want to make sure that if you're turning on your cameras, you have a good background, right? So better still, make sure it is by the wall somewhere. Okay, we don't want to be seen wardrobe, dresses, whatever the heck, before you realize certain things are running behind the back. No. Always be behind the wall. You have a wall in your house or the window, a curtain somewhere. Be behind that. It's okay. Nobody can pass your back. It's okay. If anybody is passing, the person is passing in front. Or number 2, you have a virtual background. All right, and I believe almost everybody here knows about virtual background on your Zoom application, right? You know about virtual background. So for instance, if I put, like my camera is currently on, right? So you can try that for those of you who are not too much versed into this. When you click on the video icon, you see that there's an arrow up there. When you click on that, you will see, it will say, blur my background. So you see that my background has been blurred on Zoom. You can see that. Now you need to have a strong light on you. Otherwise, if you don't have a strong light, if it blurs your background like that, like you'll be washed out. Like you can see that I'm a little bit too much washed out here. So I'm going to change that a little bit at the end of the day to come back in that case. Or you can go to another settings which says that adjust background and effect. So still on the Zoom video icon app, you will see adjust background and effect. Now when you click on that, you can see some backgrounds there. So you can see, again, you need to have a stronger light on you. My light is not too strong today, so you see that I am a little bit in the middle of the ocean, right? And so there are some virtual backgrounds there that you can choose. And that is going to blur your background and take you out as a person individually to help you there. Or you can put your own background there. All right. I think there is a custom background. Am I right on this one? I don't know. I think there is a custom background somewhere. Unless I cross-check this, whatever the heck. Yeah, you can. Oh no, it says create an avatar. Sorry. I'm not creating any avatar. Leave me alone. Avatar. So those are some of the things that you can do. So you can, yes, so you can add your own background if you want to. So for instance, I am trying to bring my own background if you want to. So this is my own background, right? So you can select whatever it is you want. Again, you need to have a stronger light so you can see what is going on there. And I am in the Zoom, right? I'm there. Then the background is there. So nothing is showing in my background. But ideally, it will be advisable that always you sit behind a wall, a window, something where people cannot pass behind you. Sounds good? So that's one thing you need to know about in that particular case. So again, we are entreating you to have your cameras on as much as you want or as much as possible. Number two, if that is the case, privacy is key. We don't want to see your ceiling fan. Okay, nobody's interested in that. We don't want to see your wardrobe. Nobody's interested. We are not interested in your bed, so don't sit on your bed and come and do anything. Just have a solid background. So if you look at mine like this is a solid background. Yes, because I am just behind the wall here and it's a solid background and boom, that is it in that particular case. So that is the first thing I want you to understand about live lectures. Your attentiveness and your focus is very important. And please, as I said, I need you to be taking notes during live lectures. You have to be taking notes during live lectures, because that is how your brain knows you are working. That's how your brain knows you are learning. But if the class is ongoing, then some of you just put Nhyira down, or you put the lecturer down, you put the phone down somewhere, then you are roaming about. Oh, I'm listening. I say, you are not learning. But you are lying to yourself that you are, but you are not. You are not. So really, we want to impress on you to increase your concentration level. Make sure you are taking notes during lectures. That is very important. Make sure you are taking notes during lectures. That's the first thing I want you to understand. That is why I said, please tomorrow buy a notebook if you have not bought already. Get a regular notebook, number one. Or if you have an iPad or tablet, fine. Then you don't need a notebook, right? So you grab your iPad or you grab your tablet, you create a folder, then you are writing your notes in your iPad or your tablet. Better. Okay? Better, because this day and age, if you have an iPad or a tablet, your notes, everything, your videos, everything can be on that device. So Jenny Pako, then you carry the books. Everybody will know that, hey, Oyaka say, oh, me neighbor. What is it? Some of you, if you are going to learn on weekends, everybody will know that this is Professor so and so. But then you don't have to carry the book. So you have an iPad or a tablet, it's simple. You can have your notes and everything in the iPad or a tablet. Oh, sure, when I write on the iPad or the tablet, I don't feel it. I don't. You don't feel it. Okay. Buy a notebook. Okay. Don't worry. Buy a notebook. You'll be good. You'll feel it when you buy the notebook. So get your notebook, get your self ready, and get your calculator down for the calculation subject. And I want you to be involved fully in the class. Okay. I need you to be involved fully in the class. Because you see, I see a lot of things. There are times I go to the gym and somebody is on a live lecture, like has joined class. Then join the class, just put the phone down. Then he goes and does lifting, does something. Now, and then say, teacher, what is the teacher saying? And I sit there, I'm looking at this person, I'm like, wow, what are you doing? Like what the teacher is teaching, already. Oh, Oh, nice. Nice. That's one of the dumbest moves you can make. Then don't join the class. Continue to do what you are doing. When you get time, you come and watch the playback. There is nothing like multitasking. Okay, guys, there is nothing like multitasking. Don't lie to yourself. There has been research done about it. There is nothing like multitasking. Imagine I am here teaching, then my daughter is running around. Then I come and say, oh, Kukwa, don't do this. Then I'm teaching. How can I be productive? So she can't be here. Because there is nothing like multitasking. It's either you are learning or you are not. You can't share yourself. Productivity doesn't work that way. And as professionals, you must reach the level where you know you have to concentrate on one task, finish it, and go to the next task, rather than trying to multitask at a go. It doesn't work. That's not the best way to be productive as a professional. So again, I need you to increase your game. I need you to be focused. I need you to be attentive during the live lectures. I need you to prepare notes. I need you to have your calculators along. I need you to be asking questions, be involved in the discussion. That is how you study. That is how you pass the exam. So that is the first thing I want you to understand about the live lecture issues. What do I have? Nhyira, you are sitting in the water. Okay, so when I brought the background, right? I know, sitting in the water power. So that's the first thing I want you to know. Let me bring up my slide here and let's go. Now, for the live lectures, we are going to be going 12 weeks for our live lectures, 12 weeks. Now, I don't know, the ICA is going to be bringing out when the exam is going to be. It's likely we'll have one extra week. Okay, it's likely we'll have one extra week, which means it will become 13 weeks. It's likely because the first week in July actually starts on Tuesday, right? So either the exam, I don't know whether the ICA will say they want to start on 30th June, 1st July, which is on Tuesday. So we are waiting on them. So if they decide to go the following week, which is the second week in July, quote unquote, then we'll have 13 weeks. But whatever be the case, we're going to be starting with 12 weeks. So we're going to go live lectures for 12 weeks. And this live lectures for 12 weeks is going to be having lectures coming up. As mentioned, we are going to be doing performance evaluation test. Okay, which is live lectures or live assessments that we are going to be doing. Okay, then our revision session is also inbuilt into this, and then some extra sessions as and when needed for some subjects at the end of the day. And so that's how the live lectures are going to be. But this is one thing you must understand, and that is our portal. So when you come to our portal, everything you need to pass the examination is already available on our portal. Everything you need to pass the exam is already available. Now, so to start with, when you sign in into the on the website, or you sign in on the mobile application, I'm on the iPad. So let me see if my mobile application will allow me to bring it up. Yeah, it will. So this is the mobile application on my iPad. If you're on your Android device or your iPhone, this is the mobile application. So when you sign into the mobile application, you are seeing this. Then you go to the dashboard. The dashboard is where you are going to see the courses that you have purchased. All right. So that's where you're going to see the courses that you have purchased. So whether you're on the website or you are in the mobile application, the first thing you need to look out for is, let's say I'm doing financial reporting. So you click on view or read. Then that is going to be opening to the courses. Then you come, you could see that we have a couple of things there. Now, before you get excited, you want to go into, for each course, you will see this thing there, study plan and then course overview. Study plan and course overview. Now, this is giving you a breakdown of how you can study, what study strategies that you need to adopt, how you can prepare a study plan, and an overview of the subject. So before the lecture, so for instance, if you're doing public sector, before tomorrow 6 p.m., I need you to watch that video. So for public sector, the same thing, study and course overview. You come to the course overview, it's in 2 parts. You will understand the course structure, the way the examiner is going to be setting the questions, and all of those things there in that case. Now, so you will see how to study, the learning strategies, and the various things that you need to do. All of these videos are there for you to watch. You can access them as well in the mobile application where you can download them. So when you come to the mobile application, you see it here, you open whichever video. So let's say I want the course consolidation overview. You will see download. I can't zoom my app out, but you see that the video has started playing. And suddenly we come to the last download beneath it. So when you click on the download, you can see downloading progress.
20 marks area, question 1.
So the video is now downloading.
Consolidated.
Now,
financial
definitely
statement.
You are connected to Wi-Fi or internet.
That we must
Sorry,
know
you are going
about.
to be hearing double sound. Let me put that off. So the video is going to be downloading. So you can download the videos in the mobile application. Now, once you finish downloading the video, you can watch the video without internet. So what does that mean? It means that when you have access to Wi-Fi, the way some of you still work papers at work, you steal things at work, you you connect to the Wi-Fi, then you can download whichever videos you want to download. So once you download the videos, then now anywhere you are, you don't need internet again. You just come into the mobile application and then you click on that video that you have downloaded, and then you're just watching it. You'll be able to watch it over and over and over again. That is the beauty of the mobile application, that you can download all the videos and access them offline. Okay? You download the videos and access them offline without the need for internet. So once you get a Wi-Fi somewhere, download as many as you can. Or for those of you who work outside Accra sometime, okay, once you get access to internet, you download all the videos. So when you go back to your remote areas, it's not now that you don't have anything to study. No, you've already downloaded the video. So now I have downloaded this. So once you download it, you can see the video I downloaded. There is a red arrow by it. So when I click on that, I can say watch download. So
and
now
suddenly we come to the last one,
video
which is consolidated.
that is playing. Those of you on Zoom, you are hearing
statement.
double sound. Don't worry. It is the downloaded video that is playing. Now, even if your Wi-Fi is on or your internet is on, it is not going to be using internet. And that is the mobile application and all the videos. So that's the first thing, study plan, course overview. You want to make sure you watch that today, tomorrow, by the end of the week. You want to make sure you watch that, because that helps you to know how you can study, the learning strategies, how you can prepare a study plan, the course overview, how everything adds together generally. And these are short videos. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So that's the first thing. Please watch them because they are available in all the courses by the end of the week. All are available there. All right. So that's the first thing about our platform that you need to understand. The second thing is every lecture has what we call summary lecture videos. And so the summary lecture videos are to provide you with, again, summary videos on all the key topics in the syllabus. So no need to sit down to watch the main 3-hour videos from March 2025. So you just go to summary video. So this is financial reporting, right? So this is financial reporting. I come to the IFRS and key summary videos. So all of these videos are available in the mobile application that you can watch. Again, you can download all of them and watch them right in the mobile application. So what do you want to learn? Okay, you want to learn about IAS 10, events after the reporting period. The summary video is there. 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 15 minutes. You learn the principles. So with the summary videos, you can finish the syllabus in record time. Then you can start exposing yourself to questions even ahead of the main live lectures. That is the beauty of the summary videos. What are you studying? You go to another subject, management accounting. You go there. Summary videos are there. What do you want to learn? Oh, you want to learn variance analysis. We got you. You want to learn budgeting. We got you. It is there in the mobile application. So, no, that is why I said everything you need to pass the exam is already available in the mobile application. What are you studying? You are learning financial management. Okay. Key summary videos are here. PFA. Okay. Public procurement, public-private partnership arrangement. All right. Investment appraisal. Some other ones are going to be added for financial management. The other topics like cost of capital, sources of finance, and others are going to be added. We are in the middle of production of those videos to be added on the portal for financial management. All those who are going to be added. So you don't sit down to watch 3-hour video that you will have to use 6 hours or 5 hours to watch, which you become bored with. No. What are you learning? Go there and watch it. That is what we mean by the portal. So public sector accounting and finance. Everything you need in public sector accounting and finance is available under the summary videos. Everything, all the topics broken down into the key summary videos. So what do you want to watch in public sector? Oh, I want to watch evaluation of financial statements. The video is there. Oh, I want to watch some of the IPSAS. IPSAS 17, IPSAS 12, IPSAS 4, IPSAS 31. Come here and come and watch it. So that is why I said that everything you need to pass the exam is already available in the mobile application and on our portal. It means the ball is in your court. You decide whether you want to do this or you don't want to do it. So don't wait a week to the exam, 2 weeks to the exam, and take some miserable leave and think you can do all this in 1 week. You will crash and you will go and fail the exam. It doesn't work. You are a professional. You cannot do that. So if you are going to be consistent and leverage the summary videos, once you watch a summary video, you understand the principle, you go to the questions. And we have the question kits available. So you go to the question kit. We have our books also available. The books have questions in them. You look at the questions. All right. Maybe you are solving a question. You solve it. You got it wrong. You look at the solution. There is something you don't understand. Then you can reach out. Then you are assisted. So this is a self-paced environment where if you want to do this and do it well, you want to excel and excel well, you can do it. Because that is the environment that we have created. And all the courses have these summary videos available. Strategic case study. You see summary videos available. You see investment appraisal. And we are going to be adding all of the financial videos that we need to understand, the financial management and MA videos that relates to case study. We are, as I said, we are in the middle of production of those things. So we are going to be adding all of these videos as well in strategic case study. Again, what does that mean? You don't have to sit through a 3-hour video of March 2025. What do you want to watch? Just go there, watch it, get a principle, expose yourself to questions. So everything you need to pass the exam is at your disposal. As I said, you watch the summary video on a principle. When you finish, you solve a question. If you don't understand anything, then you reach out. You will be assisted. This is why we call it a mentorship environment, because we do something, you do something, you are held accountable, you are going to be disciplined. Assignments will be given. We will do performance evaluation tests. And I believe you've read it already from our terms and condition page before you completed your enrollment. That If you don't do assignments or performance evaluation test, when we are discussing those questions, au revoir mon ami, you're going to be in the waiting room. Because when assignments are being discussed, we are going to bring people's script up. So I can't bring Deborah or Ernest or Esther's script. Then you are sitting there, you are laughing at Esther. Hey, look at Esther. Shani Brofubi. Yeah, look at Esther, her handwriting. Then you are laughing. But you didn't do it. No, it's unfair. So if assignments are given and you decide not to do it, if we do a performance evaluation test and you decide not to do it, when we are discussing those things, you will not be part of it. Why? Because people's scripts are going to be brought, they are going to be reviewed. Again, that is why our institution, it is not waba yetrewa, it is a mentorship program. It's a mentorship program. So you are taught, you are given assignments, you will do performance evaluation test, you do it. Oh, yeah, you didn't do it well. Oh, this is not nice. This is how you are supposed to do it. You are guided. That is why it is a mentorship program. Not I have paid fees, so I qualify to be taught. If you bring that ego here, I'm going to prick that ego for you and bring it down. Because I don't care about your ego. It is a mentorship environment. And you are going to be held accountable. You're going to be disciplined. Some of you are going to feel uncomfortable, but it is all to put you in the position so you don't go to the exam hall to have heart attack. So your results will not be released and you will be disappointed. But you go to the exam hall, write the exam, smiling, and when your results come, you will start praising God. That is why it is a mentorship program. So again, whatever you need is already at your disposal on our platform. If only you can go the extra mile, put yourself very well. That is why I said the study plan and course overview video is there for you to watch. Okay, it's there for you to watch. We have how you can prepare your study plan and everything, because we want you to have everything you need. Whatever assistance you need, you reach out. You will be assisted. You will be guided. This is not a place where a lecturer is teaching and then you ask a question, then the lecturer will tell you, go and buy my book. The answer is in the book. No, that's not what we do here. You will be held accountable. If only you are willing to open up, you are willing to be vulnerable, you are willing to be mentored, and you are willing to be guided, then you will get that. So I really want to impress on you. This is our environment. It is not like other environments. You will be held accountable. Assignment will be given. You will do it. If you don't do it, you will be in the waiting room. And sometimes discussion of assignment, we could use like 2 hours because people don't understand the thing. So we have to solve all the questions and deal with their challenges for them. You will be in the waiting room and you will become angry. You will become angry. I have paid fees. What is this? What kind of class is this? I have paid fees. Other schools don't do this. Then you've done your face like, I don't know, but I have paid fees. Then you are angry. Like you are angry of what? I don't want you to feel that way. Again, it is a mentorship program, not your traditional school. This is a mentorship environment. So you are taught, you will be given questions to practice, you will do it, it will be reviewed, marked, you will be guided. When you reach out for assistance, you will be guided. You wouldn't ask questions and somebody will tell you, go and buy my book. The answer is in the book. No. So please, I need you to be a student. I know you know the reason why you decided to join our community. And so if you have decided to join our community, then all I need you to do is to decide as well to be a student. I know you can pass the exam. But you can only pass the exam if truly you work and discipline yourself. And I'm going to bring the best out of you. Okay? I will bring the best out of you. And your other classes, the same thing. The best will be brought out of you. So I just need you to be a student. Okay? Don't bother yourself about the car you drive, the house you live in, the company you work for, whether you're a CEO or whatever. Forget about all that. You are a student. That's all. And let's work together. I want to help you. This is why we created this platform. This is why we have that kind of environment where students can reach out. Nhyira, I'm solving this question. I don't understand. Okay, what's the problem? Then we can deal with that at the end of the day for you. So please, everything you need is at your disposal on our portal. Leverage it. Use the website. Use the mobile application. And use it well. So as I mentioned, if you want the full lecture videos, the 3-hour extended videos as well, you will see the March 2025. Tomorrow, as we start our live lectures, you're going to see July 2025 coming up, because each live lecture, at most, depending on network availability, after 30 minutes of the lecture, you will see the video appearing in the mobile application as well as on the website. So you're going to be seeing that also coming up July 2025 from tomorrow as we begin our live lectures. But the March 2025 lectures are available there and you can see them. All right, you can see them. Now, for those of you doing financial reporting and corporate reporting, we have exclusively 2 extra segments of videos in the mobile application you want to be mindful of. So financial reporting student, you will see consolidated financial statement. This is a masterclass video available there. So 2 lecture videos there for you. So again, you can watch this ahead of time. You'll be giving guidelines about this on Friday when we meet. Corporate reporting students, the same thing. You see consolidated financial statement masterclass video. There are 5 videos here because consolidation in corporate reporting is a lot. We have the basic subsidiary, foreign subsidiary, consolidated cash flow, and then stage acquisition or step acquisition, right? So all those videos are also available right in the mobile application that you can get access to. So this is exclusive to financial reporting and corporate reporting students. They are available. So in addition to your summary videos on the standards, on ratios, single entity, and those things, you are also getting the consolidated masterclass videos. Again, you can download all these videos, watch their playback without the need for internet to put yourself in the position to ultimately pass the examination. I'm seeing some chats coming up here. Let's see if I can look at it. Samuel, please, I have downloaded previous lectures, but I can't access them if there is no network on my phone. What kind of phone are you using, bro? Samuel, what kind of phone are you using, bro? Anybody else facing that challenge? Because you should be able to access them without internet. Samuel, is it still on the call? What kind of phone are you using at this point? I'm not going to laugh at your phone, okay? I'm just Spark 4. Spark 4 there. Sorry, okay. Sorry, I'm laughing at your phone. Forgive me. But you're not supposed to have any problem, Nana. Nana, it means, Nana, you're also having that same problem. Is anybody else having that same problem? I don't know. Samuel, which phone are you on? Nana is on Spark. Samuel, what are you on? Let me know if he's still on the call. Yeah, he's on the call. Samuel, which phone are you using? Then maybe we can see if it is phone. Is anybody else facing any problem? Like you download the video, but when your network is not on, you can't watch it? Because I want to check on my Samsung right now. Nhyira, please, the downloaded video cannot be played on laptop. Any reasons? No, it's a mobile application, not a laptop application, Daniel. It's a mobile application, not a laptop application. So It's in the mobile application. That's why it's called mobile, not laptop, Daniel. So please check that. I'm trying to like do a test quickly on my Samsung device here. Where's my iPhone? Hey Siri. Where's my iPhone? Okay, you let me check on my. I'm doing a test quickly on my Samsung to see. Let's come to financial. Relax. Now, pray, Dodo. Can we feel free to express ourselves in our local? Some of you are sick. How do you express yourself in your local dialect? How can you be speaking your local dialect in my class? Eh? Which one is feel free and express yourself? In your local dialect. How do you express yourself in your local dialect? Samo. Express yourself in your local dialect, Sisay. David, we won't do that. Okay, so I just downloaded a video. Give me a moment. Let's see if I can show you this. Give me a. Sorry, I'm muted. With some introductory discussions. It's playing without internet. My Wi-Fi is off. Okay, my Wi-Fi is off. My data is off. It's playing. Spark. Let's come to financial reporting. Spark 4. Please check your device. I don't know. Maybe there is a problem with your device or something like that. Sorry. Check your device. There shouldn't be a problem, because the videos are accessible offline. That's the purpose for the downloading feature in the mobile application. So whether you are on Android or you are on Apple, I don't know where the heck my iPhone is. Where's my iPhone? I wanted to check if, whatever the heck. Okay. So you shouldn't have any problem. You don't know this man. He will read your English in class. That's it. Are you sure? Sure. We'll be reading your English in class. For better. Daniel, how can you say better explanation you want to speak your local language? ICA, will you be writing your local dialect? Please, don't come and turn my class into something. You see that the area people will come and say, hey, Nhyira, me benade, IFRS 16, Nukaila, oh, the Viala, oh, Jesus. Then you see the Ghana people, Nhyira, okay, no chonle, no shishi, okay, come on, bala mi feel okay, me. Then you see come on, you can't do that in my class. Then you see the fancy people, Nhyira, easy, me can the mentase. David Sanse class. Then you see my people from the north. I don't understand Hausa well, so I can't speak anything. You can't be doing that, Daniel and Samuel. You have to speak English and express yourself well. So, Nanaya, you shouldn't have any problem on your Techno. You can try to uninstall the app and install it again. Okay. And see whether you face that. Okay, I don't know if you have tried that. Okay, I don't know if you have tried that. So, is writing different from reading and speaking? I don't understand the question. Is writing different from reading and speaking? I don't understand the context of the question, Samuel. Give me some context. I have a certain context of it, but I don't know if that is what you are trying to say. Yeah, because people can speak something that looks like English or sounds like English, but when they write, it turns to something else. So there are people who are like, yo, Nhyira, I can say it, but if you ask them to write, not done in same hunu, not done in same P. So if that is the context you are coming from, yes, people speak, because when you are speaking, you can make a mistake and it will be overlooked because we get a message you are trying to pass across. But when you are writing, it can be read well. We can go back to what you have written. So the challenge become harder when you are writing it out in that particular case. So in that context, yes, we can say that. We can say that. Anybody else facing any issue on the portal, on the platform generally, aside Nana with his Spark device? Anybody else? Samuel, I don't know if you're on a different device, if you can try again and see why that is the case. You have downloaded the video, but you cannot watch it without internet. If you can try again and see, so that we see if there is something I need to guide you on in that case. Samsung A05S. Hey, Radi Christo. Whatever the heck, it shouldn't give you any problem. It shouldn't give you any problem, Samuel. It shouldn't give you any problem. So again, do one thing. You can uninstall the app, right? And it shouldn't give you that. So I don't know why. When was the last time you updated your phone? Probably that could be another reason. Okay. When was the last time? What Android are you running? That could be a reason as well. So probably your phone is not up to date. So check for that. Check for the latest update for the phone. Samsung, they sent update. Recently, I updated my phone as well. I'm also on Samsung. So check. You shouldn't have any problem. Okay? You shouldn't have any problem. So try again and see. Check for software updates on your device, number one. If it doesn't work, uninstall the app and install it again. But you shouldn't have any problem with the application, whether on Android or iOS. Okay? That's the idea about that. Nanaya was me. Oh, Reginald. Okay, oh. You on the Spark 4. I thought you were an Apple guy. Or you've left the Apple ecosystem. Spark 4. Okay. Oh. So you just check. You just check the device and then let's know, because there shouldn't be any problem. There shouldn't be.
Oh no, Nhyira, I was kidding. I was saying it for Daniel.
Who?
I was saying,
you were saying for Daniel. You, Mate.
After announcement.
You. It's a journey. I've decided to go, so don't worry much about it. Okay. It's a journey. I've decided to go, so don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, all right. I hear. So please try again. We don't have any problem in that case. As I said, anyone else having a problem, you can access the video. I believe everybody is able to access the videos, ebooks, and everything on the portal and everything, right? So that's it about that. Let me bring back my shot here, my presentation slide. Okay, so that is the issue there in that case. Some of the videos have question kits. I think you'll be guided on how to because when you take something like FR, for instance, I think under the first video there is a document there for you to download. Yeah. So when you take FR, the very first video, you will see question kit there and some, whatever the heck. What's this? Some ebooks there for you to download in that case. So some of the courses have some documents for download. You'll be guided on them, so don't worry about that. I think management accounting, same under the first video. Yeah, there is an ebook there that you can download. You will be guided on some of these in the individual classes as well. Public sector, I'm not too sure about that, whether there is a document. Yeah, okay, so public sector I think there are some documents here that you can download there in that case for public sector as well. Okay, so that's the first thing about the portal, the videos and content and everything. All right, then from week 6 to 7, from week 6 or week 5, 6, we are going to be introducing you to some tests on the still on the portal. This is accessible only on the website. So on the website, this is accessible. Now, so you see MQC test, that is multiple choice question. Now, when you click on that, it opens a multiple choice question, and this is available, I think, for most of the subjects. And you see the total time available there, 44 minutes, 15 seconds. Now, you will see that the first question, the timer is 2 minutes, and it is counting down. So although your questions will not be multiple choice questions, the purpose of this is to help you to work with speed and accuracy and to work with that urgency with time. So it means you have to be able to read this question, solve it, and select your answer in 2 minutes. Now, if you're not able to do it within the time that the question is for, it will shift to the next, or it will just skip to the next one, and you lose this one. Are you getting it? And you lose this one. So although your questions are not multiple choice questions, we designed the multiple choice questions on the portal in such a way that you will be required to think. You'll be required to work. You'll be required to move with speed and accuracy. You'll be required to, do work, put yourself under that pressure, that timing pressure. And so I don't want you to go there now. You can go there from week 5, week 6. By then, we've done a couple of things, and so you've covered a number of things. So when you are going through the questions, you can solve it. Are you getting it? So this is multiple choice questions available. Why do we have this there? To help you work on your timing, work on your speed and accuracy, work on your urgency to be able to remember things under pressure, because the clock is ticking. It's going. We have 20 more seconds to go. So you have to read a question, have your notepad by your side, do the various calculation, and select an answer. If you're unable to select an answer, once the timer hits 00, the page will refresh and take you to the next question. So I just want you to see 0201, boom. It goes to the next question. So if you have not done the first question, you've lost it. So again, this is available on the portal to help you to work with speed and accuracy. I hope you are getting it. If you go to another subject, let's say management accounting. When I open that, same thing. We see questions here. Again, your questions are not multiple choice questions, but the purpose of this is to help you to put yourself under that pressure. So you can work with the timing. So this one, in addition to our live performance evaluation test, okay, and then the mock questions will help bring the best out of you and to put you in the position, in the place where you can mentally, emotionally, and spiritually be prepared for the exam, because you've been put into you've walked through a simulation of how to work with speed and accuracy, how to think under pressure, and how to have yourself or compose yourself well under pressure. So that is another thing about our platform that you can leverage to help you to pass the examination. Now, as we get into week 6, week 7, we are going to be bringing essay tests up. Currently, there are no essay tests. We are going to be bringing this up from week 6, week 7. What it means is that there are some assignments, they are going to be essays. So the questions are going to be available there. And then you are going to just log on, and then you will type everything on the platform. So again, your exam is not currently level 2 computer based. Level 1 is now computer based. Level 2 currently is still paper based, right? So, but the reason we are doing this also is to help you to solve those essay questions under pressure. Now, this time around, you are not writing. You'll be typing the answers onto the system, and there is time available. So once the clock is over, boom, it will automatically be submitted, and we'll receive it at the back end, and it will be marked, and your script will be uploaded back to your dashboard. Then you can get access to it. Again, this is the platform that we have available to help you to put yourself in the position to pass the examination. We are hoping to bring this up from week 6, week 7, because by then we've covered significant amount of things, and those essay type questions you could be exposed to. So it means that some assignments will be done in this essay format to help us to really put ourselves in the position to pass the examination. So these are some of the things that you need to understand about our platform. Again, whatever you need to pass the exam is already available here. So the choice is yours. You decide how you want to use the platform for yourself. You decide. It's in your hand. If you are serious and you put in the work, you put in the effort, whatever we have on this platform, plus the live lectures, the performance evaluation test, and the various things we are going to be doing in the next 12 weeks, listen, you should be able to go into the exam hall and pass the exam. And that will require 100% commitment from you. That's the thing. That's the thing. So this is the breakdown of our platform as well. Ernest, I'm finding it difficult in entering the mobile application. What do you mean by entering the mobile application? When you say you're finding it difficult to enter the mobile application, as it yesterday, like what do you mean? You cannot sign in or what? Because you sign in the mobile application with your email address and password that you used to register. Okay, so the same email address and password you used to register, that is what you are using to sign in. Okay, and you shouldn't have any problem. So when you say you are finding it difficult to, what's the feedback you are getting, Ernest? Maybe put it in the chat for me, or you can unmute yourself and tell me, or whatever the heck. You should be able to. What's the feedback you are getting? Because everything is working well. You shouldn't have any problem about that. So that is our platform and the various things that are available on the platform. Yes, download the videos. Yes, so you can download the videos in our mobile application, watch the playback over and over again. And even in the mobile application, we have the free video segment, which also has some extra videos in the mobile application. Those are under the free video segment. Okay, that one is available to everybody. You don't have to enroll in any course. So those free videos are also there. They are accessible. They are available, and they cover other areas, including the accounting and various other things you may be interested in. So that's our mobile application. That's our platform and the things that you need to understand. Let me repeat this because, again, some people are coming up. As I said, when you receive the meeting details, there was an instruction that you should join the meeting only with your full name. But some people are joining the meeting with some things that I don't even understand. iPhone, iPad. Yeah, we know you use iPhone. We don't care. Change that to your name. Whatever device you are joining the meeting with from tomorrow, it should be in your name. So just go to the Zoom profile and then change your name from iPhone. Change the name from iPhone to your name. The name that we know you provided us with. Because if you come in with iPhone, I don't know iPhone. iPhone has not enrolled in my course. So I can't accept iPhone. So please, to avoid any friction, any disturbances, I'm in the waiting room. Yeah, so please, from tomorrow, when you are joining the live lectures, join the lecture with your full name. Whichever device you are joining with, just change the name to your name. When you finish, you can change the name back to the original name that it was. But don't come here with iPhone, with iPad, with Spark 4 or whatever the heck, because we don't know any of those things. Then I've been told that some of you have also not sent message to be added to the Signal platform. at the end of the day, I don't know, I think about, is it 2/3 or so of the students enrollment we have not come yet. So if you are watching the playback, you've enrolled in a course and you've not sent message yet, then because communication is going to be done on the main page and updates are going to be sent there. And if not, you cannot get details or access for the live lectures and all of those things. So that's what you need to understand there. Now, the main platform is going to be on Signal, as some of you are already on already. However, we are going to be having classroom for each of the subjects on Google Classroom. Okay, on Google Classroom. So we are going to be sending you details on the page, on the Signal platform, for you to fill a form, a Google form. When you finish filling that form, we are going to then send you a test email. We will do all of these by tomorrow 12 noon, before tomorrow evening lecture starts. Then once we do that, we will now send you a notification to be able to join the Google Classroom for each of the subjects. So when you join the Google Classroom, it means that you can download the Google Classroom application. That's also available. The Google Classroom application, it's a free app. You download it. So once you download it, you'll be able to join a meeting. We will give you the classroom codes, and then you'll be able to join the classroom. So we'll have Google Classroom for PSA, management, accounting, and everything. The purpose of those separate classroom on Google like that is to allow us to be able to discuss anything specific to those subjects. So maybe you're solving a question you have a problem with. You don't have to come to Signal and come and put it on the main page. You just go to the Google Classroom, the classroom, and then you post it there if you want to take other students' thoughts or whatever, or have a discussion there, fine. Okay, so that will also be done. You'll be given a guidelines on that in each of the individual classes to help you to join that. Again, it is to help us to have that environment where we can assist students individually and specifically. As I mentioned, this is an open environment, so you want to make sure that if you have any problem, you reach out quickly. Okay? If you have any problem, don't put it on the main page to distract others. Send it up. You will be assisted. If there's any questions you are solving, there's a problem, you send it over, it will be looked at. It will be looked at because 99.9% of the time, my executive assistant is available. It will be looked at. If it requires my attention, I will come up as well and look at it, and then you'll be assisted. If it requires that we put you on a call will be arranged, and we'll have you on a call, and you'll be assisted. So please, this is an open environment. It means that you have to be vulnerable and try to bring yourself up and work and be guided better. But if you are not, then I wouldn't know your problem. We wouldn't know what we are supposed to do to help you to go into the exam and pass the examination. So these are the things. As I mentioned, please, for each of the videos, you make sure that you watch that study plan and course overview. Okay, we have some videos there that will help you on how to study, learning strategies, how to prepare a study plan. All of those are available on the website as well as in the mobile application. So make sure you watch those things. You need them very well. And then if you need assistance, maybe you've prepared a study plan and you want some assistance on it, or you want me to look at it and advise you, or you want me to give you any guidelines, again, you can reach out and you'll be assisted. Okay? You can reach out, you'll be assisted. So you can do this pretty well. As I said, everything you need is already available on the website. So our live lectures is to just going to be coming in and crystallizing things, guiding you, which means that in some cases you'll be told to, oh, go and watch the summary video on this topic, on that topic. Then when we meet on the live lectures, what we are going to be doing is, okay, have you watched it? What's the problem? Do you have any questions? Then we can take some questions because the summary videos will tell you the principles. So on the live call, we are solving questions. If you're able to do that, then we can cover as many as possible and solve questions in different angle of the topics. So you can put yourself in the position to pass the examination, because you can learn consolidation, but I can give you a console question that you get 0 on, because probably that style of console question, you are not familiar with it. You can learn IAS 20, you can learn PIFA, but I'll give you a question on PIFA and you wouldn't have a clue on how the heck to approach the questions. Why? Because there are various perspectives about the topics that the examiner can come from. And so you will be required to do more work, okay, and be active, and you have to be involved well. That's all I'm asking of you. So in the next 12 weeks, I need the best from you. Give me your best. All right? Because I'm going to give you my best. We are going to give you your best. The other classes, everything, you are going to get the best. Classes, production, content, video quality, everything, you're going to have the best of the best. I can guarantee you that. But you have to decide, do you want to pass the exam or you want to just be among the squad? So that's you need to understand in that particular case. So you will be sent a Google form to fill, and that will be posted on the page on the Signal platform. And then when after filling the form, you will now be sent a test email. Once you receive it, you reply, and then we will now send you the notification to be put into the individual classrooms. We are hoping that by close of this week, all those things will be done, because tomorrow is public sector accounting and finance. The live lecture notification will be sent via your email address, which will require you to have filled the form. So we get those email address, then we can then send you the message so that everything will run smoothly. So that is it about that. And that's what you need to know about. Let's see, do I have any other comments coming in here? Let's see. Any other questions for me? Okay, I have been able to sign in. Okay, Ernest, all right. Sir, will you give us your timetable? Why? Imoro, don't you have the timetable? What the heck? Weren't you sent a timetable when you were enrolling? I'm trying to see your chart here. Yeah, you were sent a timetable on Thursday. Or which timetable are you talking about? You were sent a timetable before you completed your enrollment, or you have lost it. I should send it again. So I'm trying to send it again, but you were sent a timetable before you completed your enrollment. So it's been sent again, so you can check. Okay, so seeing some chats online, let's see. Following from Zambia. Okay, what else do I have? I understand his tuition. I understand his tuition. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Umaru saw. Okay. Oh, let's see. Do I have something that I need to talk about? Alan said, what do you recommend? I want to take 3 papers: financial management, financial reporting, and audit. Is it manageable? This thing, I think I've already answered this. Please be realistic. Okay? Be realistic. It is better to write 1 paper and pass, okay, than to load yourself with 3 papers and go and fail all of them. So it's all about timing. I would have to talk to you, spend time with you, have a chat with you to understand your schedule and everything before I can say whether you can do it or you can't do it. But you have to make that analysis yourself. Do you have the time available for 3 subjects? Do you have the time available? Because financial management, financial reporting, and audit. Financial management is a load on its own. FR is a load on its own. Audit is a guy on its own. So it is not about is it manageable or not. It's about do you have the time to sit down to study, because it will require a lot of resources from you. I can guarantee you that. So if you are somebody who doesn't have a lot on your plate, right? Say, you are not married, right? Yeah, I say this respectfully, not, that I don't respect, but let's say you're not married, right? If you're not married, 99.9% of the time, you don't have a lot of problems like that, okay? Like, what I mean by that is that, the people who are married, they have responsibilities, right? You got to cook, or whatever the heck. You got to wash babies' clothes. You have to take care of the children, bath them and take them to school and all of those things. If you're not married, you don't really care about any of those things, unless otherwise you have something somewhere, but that's it. But so look at your time. Look at your time and be realistic with yourself. Can I get time to study? Can I get that? Now, does it mean if you are married and you're doing all of those things, you can't become a chartered accountant? No, you could be. So it all depends on timing. So for instance, if you follow me, I say this all the time that, hey, if you're a busy person, then you have to create time to study. How do you create time to study? By outsourcing useless things that don't add value to your life. Again, I say this respectfully, not out of, anything, but I say it respectfully. Anything that doesn't add value to yourself, outsource it. Like washing. Tell me why you should get up every Saturday and wash from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Me neighbor. Like why? This is punishment. Again, I'm saying this respectfully, okay? I don't want to get into trouble, but I'm saying it respectfully. But why should you get up Saturday? Who said Saturday is for washing? No. Why do you start washing 6 to 2? By the time you finish, how can you study? How can you spend quality time with your children? How can you spend quality time with your spouse? How can you have fun? So what do? Maybe because in the next 12 weeks, you are going to be needing time to study, what do? Probably. Probably. I'll tell you. Daniel, behave. Behave. So probably, outsource the washing. Take your things to the laundry. Laundry is expensive. Laundry, if they wash the thing, okay? Like, sometimes when people say things, if you take the things to laundry, they don't wash it well. Hey, what kind of laundry do you take your things to? Maybe outsource. Take your things to laundry. Okay, the ones that you can take to laundry, because you can't take your underwears to laundry. You got to respect yourself, right? So, take the things that you can take to laundry. Yeah, it's going to cost you money, but don't think about the money you are paying. Think about the time that you are now saving to study to become a chartered accountant as quickly as possible, so you can get your promotion, take your life to the next level, and make more money. Because if you think about 500 Ghana cedi that you'll be taking to for laundry every 2 weeks, and you're like, hey, 500 Ghana cedis, I could use this money to do A, B, and C. Then you will be broke. You will never achieve financial independence. So, can you outsource? Outsource it. So that just some few things that you can wash in the house, you use 1 hour to wash it, then you can save that time to spend quality time with your family, with your children, and study. That is what I mean by outsourcing. Or, okay, buy a washing machine. Nhyira, do you know the price of a washing machine? Again, you're a broke person, so you are thinking a washing machine is expensive. It is not. It is not expensive. Because if you think about the benefit, the time saving, the value that it will add to your life, you will realize that it is not expensive. So you get a washing machine. So now, instead of spending 6 hours to do washing, if you have a washing machine, you could do that in less than that time. And guess what? Once you've put everything in the washing machine, again, depending on the type of washing machine, everything can be programmed. Right? Wash, rinse, and dry. Everything can be programmed. So whilst you are even doing laundry, you could be studying. Look at the swag. Nice. That is what life is about. So what am I saying? For some of you, you don't have any time left. Your only option is to create the time. It means you must remove unnecessary things that don't add value to your life. I don't think washing add value to anybody's life. I don't know, but I don't enjoy washing. It doesn't add any value to my life. I don't like ironing. It doesn't add value to my life. So I rather take it to laundry. It will be taken care of better. They will wash it better. They will iron it proper. And when I wear it, it smells good. I feel good in it. That's better. So outsource these things and it will allow you some time. Maybe cooking. Find out. Okay, can you cook once and store it in the fridge? Again, please, I am not advising you how you should live your life. I'm only making recommendation because maybe your husband doesn't eat leftover food. Okay, your husband likes to eat fresh food every day. Then you are in trouble. I pray for you because every day you will come from work and come and cook. Okay, we move. That's your marriage. That's your lot. God help you. So find out, can you remove unnecessary things? Some of you, every Saturday you go for wedding, you go for birthday parties. In the next 12 weeks, okay, in the next 12 weeks, can you reduce the number of birthday parties you attend every Saturday and Sunday? Listen, it's all about sacrifice. If the next 12 weeks you can reduce some of these things, do less laundry, take some of the things to laundry. It's not expensive. Think differently. It's not expensive. Or get a washing machine. Some of you think, oh, washing machine, my light bill will go up. No. I can guarantee you, if you have a washing machine and you wash your things sometimes later in the night, it's very cheap. Very, very cheap. Affordable. Very, very cheap. And again, you are washing your things and you are learning. What kind of swag is this? Bako, you go and pick the soap. Then you look at it. Hey, I didn't feel it. By the time you finish, all your hand has become nyama basa. Like your palm is not even smooth. It's nothing basa. Like by the time you finish washing, the world is on you. So please, you are professionals and you want to take your life to the next level. Nobody at the top does things the way some of you are currently doing your things. So you need to change your orientation. And that means you must make some sacrifices. So that's why I'm challenging you. In the next 12 weeks, make some sacrifices. Maybe reduce the friends, the weddings, the football matches. Candy, I'm seeing you. Saturdays are for football. Just 12 weeks. Reduce the time and steady. Listen, if you become a chartered accountant, you can have time to do other things because you're going to make more money. Your status has gone up. You know why you are on this journey. Some of your promotions have been in the womb of time and has not been released yet because you are not a chartered accountant yet. And when you finish that, the deliverance will come. But you are thinking small. You are still grappling with the pieces of bread on the floor. You got to think differently. Again, I'm not telling you how to live your life. Because when I tell you the way you should live your life, you will hate me. I'm just saying, create some time by removing some things. Just 12 weeks. 12 weeks, pay. See, the next 12 weeks, if you don't attend any wedding, it doesn't change anything. And your friends will tell you, you too, if something happened to you, we won't come. Let them not come. Let them not come. You have to think differently about life. Wherever you are now, that is not where you are supposed to be. Maybe you are driving your dream car, but that is not what even God wants to do with you. Maybe you want something bigger, something extra, something better. Maybe you are living in an apartment or you live in a 2-bedroom house. Nah, that's not what God wants for you. Maybe God wants you to own mansions, houses, travel around the world. But the way you are thinking now, He can't trust you with anything. Because the way you are thinking limits you. All I'm saying is, challenge yourself. In the next 12 weeks, remove those things that don't add value to your life. If you can't take your things to the laundry and you want to do the washing, you can get somebody to help you with the laundry in the house. You don't want to buy a washing machine. Okay, get somebody to help you. So instead of 6 to 2 p.m., somebody is helping you. You can do 6 to maybe 9. That's okay because somebody is helping you. Then you pay the person. Do you get the idea? Some of you, your hand is too hard. Why should I take 500 Ghana cedi and go and give it to the laundry? If you look at this 500 cedis, if I put it down, I can invest it in this. Really? You think that you not paying for laundry, the money you save from that will make you rich? Really? That means you don't know the value of your time. You don't know the value of your time. Imagine I get up and I pack my shirts. Then I'm washing. Then I go and line them up. Then they dry. Then I pick iron. Then I'm ironing. I'm sweating. Then I iron all my things. Why? Because I don't want to pay 500 Ghana cedis or 600 Ghana cedis for laundry. When I could then use those time to shoot a video that will bless people, that will grow my brand, or I will write an article or write a new book that can be released that I will sell and make money. Then I'm thinking about 500 Ghana cedis a war. Let me be struggling. Listen, I'm just challenging you. I'm not saying start blowing and living big life. No. You must live the life you want to live in the future now. You must have a taste of it. You must be able to do that. So please, for those of you who do washing on Saturdays and you spend 6 hours, 5 hours to do washing, find a way to reduce that. Take your things to the laundry. If not all, take some. Some of the office clothing you wear, at least let laundry handle that. Then those other things you wear at home, you could wash them. Then you can save some time to study. Just the next 12 weeks. When you chatter, then you can come back and be washing. Okay, when you chatter, then you can come back and be washing. You think the people at the top, if they were using their time like that, they will be where they are? No. So if you want to be there, you have to think like that. And you have to strategize your life like that. So that is what I would say. And I'm just here to challenge you. Okay? I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just challenging you that you are professionals. The work is hard. So you must create some time. And the way you do that is to remove non-curricular activities from your life. I'm not saying remove them totally, but reduce them. Okay? Just reduce them. And you'll be good. Some of you, immediately you hear a new series has been released, no, you will watch. Hey, but your book is calling you. Oh, I'll take leave 2 weeks to the exam. Chatter. When you chatter and you go for holidays, you are chilling, you are having fun. You don't have any exam to write again. You can watch all the movies in the world. That's where joy is. So I'm just challenging you tonight. From here, I want you to start thinking differently. Wherever you want to be, you must think that way. Because your faith can only get you to where your mind has traveled to. And there are some of you, you want to live a certain life. You want God to bless you in a certain way. But the way you are thinking and the way you behave is contrary to the prayers and the fasting and the seed you've been sowing. It's contrary. Because God wants to trust you with more, but you are still acting like you are a slave. You have to think differently. And I'm just here to challenge you that in the next 12 weeks, if you can change the way you think, change your behavior, create some extra time for yourself, and sit down to study, discipline yourself, do assignments, be guided, be mentored, listen. I know by the grace of God, you will not be put to shame. You will go into the exam hall, write the exam with confidence, and pass the examination. I know that. I know that. But if you give yourself excuses, and I'm my mother, and I'm my job, and I'm my this, and I'm my that, immediately you start with that agenda, you are on your way to fail the exam. So please, what brought me into all of these things? How many papers are people writing? What the heck? All I'm saying is, if you can create the time, it doesn't matter how many papers you are writing, you will be able to pass the exam. You just need time. Okay? You just need time. That is all. That is all. That is all. So if you have more time at your disposal and you can create more time, then you can write more papers at a go. But if you don't have a lot of time at your disposal, then just one paper is okay. Yes, this is not like a 100-meter race. No. This thing, you need capacity. It's a marathon we are going on. So you need capacity. So if you have the time and you can create it, then you can write more papers. But if you don't have the time, maybe 1 paper, 2 paper is okay. You create a little time. Yeah, it's important. Because, hey, listen. You're going to, somebody will say, hey, sure, I'm going to write ICAG exam, so I shouldn't go for parties. No, that's not what I'm saying. Chill. Have fun. But if you finish having the fun and you go to the exam hall and go and get zokbo, don't blame anybody. Blame the places you attended that you had fun. That's all. That's the rule of the game. That's all. So that's what I would say. Create some time to study. I want you to start thinking. For some of you, this washing thing, you can change a lot in the washing. The washing alone, you can do a lot with it. The wedding and the other birthday parties, you can change it. It's all about communication. That's all. Just communication. Okay? So you tell your spouse, honey, in the next 12 weeks, I'm going to be writing. I'm preparing to write an exam. So I need some time to study. What do we do about it so that I get some time? Okay. Then let's do A, B, and C. It's communication. Don't carry yourself like you are independent nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. Just communicate with your partner, with your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever the heck these days people have. Communicate. Then they will help you so you can pass the exam. All right? Because I really want to see you pass the exam in July. I really want to see you because everything you need is at your disposal. In the next 12 weeks, hell is going to break loose. And when it does, there's going to be freedom coming in. And only the people who are willing to come out will get that freedom. And that will require making time to study. That's it. Let's see. What else do I have in my chat? Saturdays are for wedding. Nhyira, those who are not married have domestic partners. So So, what is domestic partners? You're not married, but you are living together. What the heck? Oh yeah, people do that these days. I don't know what the heck though, but when there. Nhyira, you are really interesting. Patricia, ICAG exam has really taken over my social life. You see, Candy. And yes, she finish quickly, and then you can go. Whatever. I think you have one paper to go, so it's 2 paper or 1 paper. Finish, then you can enjoy social life. You can watch Man City and co, and Liverpool and co being scored by heart like that. Real Madrid will be scored on Wednesday or so, on Tuesday, something like that. Please, is it advisable to use old notes from previous dates, or we have to write new ones? Who is that one? iPhone. Who is iPhone? What do you mean by old notes from previous date? I don't know what. So, like, you have attended lectures and you've copied some notes. If it is the same as the notes being taught, then fine. Yeah? But if it is not the same, then you want to grab a highlighter, right? So you need to have multicolored pens so that something that you are now learning new that is not in your old note, you can now add it to them as you are building up the new notes. Sounds good. I don't know who is the iPhone, but that's my answer to that. So if the notes are the same as the lectures are ongoing, then you are good. But 99.9% of the time, because for instance, even if you sit in my class and last semester you were here and you couldn't pass the exam and you are doing a research, if you sit in my class, 99.9% of the time when I'm teaching something, it's going to come from different perspectives. Questions to be solved will be different. So if you are relying on just your old notes, the perspective is going to be much deeper, much different. And so you want to update your notes, add some things to it. And then the new questions that will be solved, or the different questions that will be solved, gives you better understanding of what you've studied. So it's all about looking at what is going on. Is it the same thing in my notes, or do I need to add some additional footnotes to my notes? That's why being active in the class is important. Fred said, preach on, Nhyira. Oh, see this boy. See this boy. No, invest, but use the 5 Ghana cedi for data for no laundry. Nhyira, it's not about just 12 weeks, so because 12 weeks is for those who have their final papers for CA. We are starting from level 1.5. A long way to go. I know, right? No, the reason I say for the next 12 weeks, I mean like each exam date, right? So as we go into July, it's 12 weeks. Then you have 1 month to rest a little bit. Then you come again for another 12 weeks. So if you break it like that, it will be nice. Wish I can change my brain to. I need a new. Oh, come on. You don't need a new brain. You just need your brain to be trained a little bit. Okay? You need your brain to be trained to think differently, to look at things differently, like some of the things I was saying earlier, right? So instead of spending 5 hours to wash, okay, you buy a washing machine, the swag is different, or you take your things to laundry. That's all about challenging the brain, and it will create more time for you to study, and you're seeing life differently. Because if you realize that, hey, I'm spending this much money on laundry, how do I make it back? So your brain will go into creativity mode, and that's how your brain becomes sharper. But if you're just holding on your small dollar, then your brain is not creative. So you just need a trained brain. That's all. Then you'll be good in that regard. Baby Nhyira says, I shouldn't wash you. Also, the baby Nhyira says, I shouldn't wash you. So I'll source. I'll source your. Hey, like, that's not what I'm saying. Respect yourself. If you go and tell your husband or your boyfriend that, and he sacks you, you will see. I say, baby, Nhyira says I shouldn't wash you, so I'll source our clothes. Why? No, it's not. It's just about communication, right? Just discuss it with your spouse. That's all, in that regard, and say, hey, this thing is taking time. I'm 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wash it be a Saturday. And then Juma crani. Huh? Ede ejuma kra ni. So can we do something about it so that I can get time to write, study and pass? Okay, what do we do? I'm thinking that, some of the things that we wear to work, we can take those things to the laundry. Then I can wash only the ones that we wear at home and those things, so that it reduces the work. Okay, so how do we pay for that? Do you see it? So it's about discussion. It's about discussion, not, coming into that. Like, I have written a paper and fill, so I can use the old notes so I don't write again. Okay. Nhyira, can I know more about ICAG scholarship? The ICAG scholarship is available, I think, for people who have first class coming in that particular case. They also have another program. I don't have much information about that, Samuel, but you can call the ICA directly, and I think their student service will brief you better on that. The automatic one that I know is if you come with a first class in your first degree, you get a scholarship. You'll be able to have some time to be able to finish. You need to, I think, within 1 year or so, you should be able to finish. So you get that scholarship available. But you can call the student service of the ICA. You'll be guided. Okay. I'm practicing for my future. Okay. Is it okay pairing PSA and CR? Are these do you have only PSA in level 2? iPhone. I don't know who is that. Is it only PSA you have in level 2? Because you say pairing PSA and CR. You have only PSA in level 2. Who is that? I don't know if you can come up and... Okay, you have only PSA in level 2. Okay. And you want to add something in level 3 and you're adding CR. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Because in the CR, you're going to be learning some of the accounting standards. And those standards are also in the IPSAS, in the public sector. So, yes, it's a good pairing. It's a good pairing. All right? It's a good pairing. Okay. All right. I think we will be wrapping up in a moment. It says, did you say the videos can be downloaded for free on your portal? I don't understand the context of your question, but the videos that can be downloaded are videos that students have enrolled in. So if you have enrolled in a course, meaning you've purchased the course, then you can download the videos of the course that you've purchased. But the way you are asking it is like the videos are free and you download them for free. No. If you want the free videos, that one is available on YouTube plenty. Okay. Faisal Kamadi said hi. Okay, then somebody is coming and they say, what the heck? Nhyira, please, I would like to what incentives are there for those who already have ACCA to also take the ICAG local exam? No, if you have ACCA, I don't think you'll be exempted and go to membership straight up. So contact the ICAG and then you just go straight up into membership. There's no need for you to write any exam. You get full exemption. You just have to pay for everything and then you go, boom, ICAG membership. I think so. So call the ICAG in that regard. You wouldn't need to write any paper. You'll get full exemptions. Because when you're coming from ACCA, everything you've done there have been done also in ICA. So you would just have to pay for all the papers, your exemption, and then boom, you are prepared for graduation in that regard. Okay, so that's what you need to understand in that regard. I don't know who is that, JN something, but that's it. Okay, so I think that is all about that. Any other questions for me? Please, can you register a course and attend the class later? Ernest, I don't get the context of that question. What do you mean by that? Because when you register for the course, you get access to the content. So there are many people who don't attend live lectures. They just watch the playback on the portal. So if you say register for the course and attend the class later, I don't get it. Maybe give me some context. Please, do you have ambassadors for your institution? Because I wish to be one after going through your mentorship. Definitely, definitely, we would love to have you as one in that particular case. Ernest, let me know the context of your question so that I can provide you with some answers there. Because I don't get it when you say attend the class later. If I think I have no. Let me know the context of your question, then maybe I can provide the answer. All right, so I think we'll be wrapping up around here today. You pay for the course and attend live lectures in November. Oh, nah. If you want to, meaning you want to write the exam in November or what, something like that. Is that what you are saying? Because if you pay, okay, so if you want to write the exam in November, once you have enrolled, you have access to the content. So whether you attend live lectures or not, like, you have access to the content, you've paid for it. So if you're not going to write when you're going to sit for the exam, the next night, you'll be given a discount so that you will continue to have access to the content and then join the live lectures as well. So let's say, for instance, you've registered for July, right? Maybe you registered for FR and it's 700 cedis. You don't attend live lectures. That one, it doesn't matter. Now, in November that you want to write the exam, when lectures start in September, in August, and you are coming to join now, you will be given a discount. So you will pay, I don't know, maybe 400 cedis or something like that, because you will get a discount of about 40%, up to 40%. So you pay somewhere around 450 cedis. Then you continue to have access, because it means that you are now using 2 semesters to learn the course. Okay, so that's how such arrangements work. Ernest. So that is it about that. Okay, so that is it. I believe that we've had an interesting time, and all right, you are welcome. We'll be wrapping up around here. God willing, tomorrow we're going to be starting the lectures, and we are praying and hoping that all our efforts will yield the best fruits, which is, getting the results that we want and passing the exam generally. And Nhyira, how do you know I wrote the exam or not? How do you know I wrote the exam or not? You will tell me, right? Because whether you tell me, okay, I can't tell you that, but you will tell me. I will take your words for it. So whatever be the case, even if you write and you fail and you're doing a recit, you'll be given a discount on your recit course, right? So you write the exam and you don't pass, and you are doing a recit and you still come with us, you get a discount for recit. You won't pay the full fees that you're supposed to pay. That's what we do here. Are you getting it? Again, upward of, up to 40% discount. As far as you still want to have access to the content and sit for the exam, and there are some people who have passed the exam, they are chartered accountant, but they still want to have access to the content. Yeah, they pay something and then they still have access to the content for freshers, refreshing themselves and other things. So Samuel, you will tell me and I'll take your words for it. All right. So, I'm seeing a comment coming up. Ruth Ajimen. Hey, am I pronouncing that? Any discount registering 2 papers in level 3? Do I know? Yes, I think there is a discount available. There's a 10% discount available. So you can send a message on WhatsApp, Ruth. Send a message on WhatsApp. My executive assistant will help you so you complete the enrollment. There's a discount available. So you can get a discount to enroll in the course. So send a message on WhatsApp 05011499296, 05011499296. My executive assistant will assist you to complete your enrollment, and you'll get some discount. Definitely, you get some discount. Please, I didn't see audit and assurance part of the timetable, only advanced audit and assurance. Yeah, we don't have live lectures for audit and assurance because it's not a paper that people really write. Okay, 99.99% of the time, people are exempted. So we hardly even get somebody saying, I'm writing audit and assurance. So that's why we don't have live lectures for that. Patricia. Why, are you writing audit and assurance? Are you writing audit and assurance? Patricia. Oh, really? Oh, I see. I will have to. Oh, okay. So you were not exempted, or you are rolling in from level 1, I think so. Yeah, so we don't have live lectures for that. The only thing we have are videos on the subject, and that's the only thing we have. That if somebody wants, we can give you a discount to have access to those videos to help you to study, and then but no live lectures available. And I think that is why it's not even available. We have not activated on our portal, but we have the course available with lecture videos on it for the audit and assurance. So if you're interested, we could check and see if we can make it available. If not, you can check some other tuition centers that will provide that. But you have to be careful because it's a subject that it's really difficult to, not everywhere that you will get the lecture, and you don't want to go pay money and they will say they will have live lectures and they will say, oh, we didn't get a lot of students, but you can't get your refund, and then the class becomes shakala. So you got to be careful about that. So we don't have live lectures. That is why, because of the number of students, we don't even have people asking about it. We don't even have people asking about it. So what I would say is, if you are interested, we could get you access the our audit and assurance videos, right, at a discounted fee, certainly. And you can use the videos to study, meaning you'll be on your own, literally. But if you have any questions, something that you want to ask about, you can reach out and you'll be assisted. That's the only thing we have available. Okay, so think about it. If not, you can look at other tuition centers that provide lectures for that subject. And as I said, you just have to be careful that they really have a regular class that is running. Because if the class is not, there are some tuition centers, if they don't have a certain number of students in a class, they won't have the class. And you wouldn't get a refund as well. You may not get a refund as well, but the class will just be somewhere, and you can't do anything. This is Ghana. So just have to be careful about that. So think about it. If you're interested, we can let you have access to our videos. And if there are any questions, you can bring it up and you could be assisted. Sir, please, how much data do I have to get for every live lecture? Oh, I don't think I've done that much, so. Because from my end, no, I've never calculated that. Has anybody done that? I've never calculated that because I don't think I have done that calculation myself. Because for every live lecture that I'm on, for instance, every live lecture, we have like 5 devices on internet. 5 devices on internet. So, and it's because I'm teaching, right? And so there are 5 devices that are on internet for me. Now, for you are joining with your phone or your laptop or something like that. So it depends on the network that you are using. I don't know. Unless you do some test somewhere. So do some test and see how it will go like. So do some test. I don't have information about that, but you can do some test. So maybe if in the course of this week you can find out when 350 cities on MTN gives you. Are you saying 350 for every lecture? Candish, he's asking about every lecture. 350 days you could go broke by the time you finish the live lectures. Okay, gives you 92 points this gig for a month. Okay.